When I was a little younger, I think the first time I noticed, I was able to see. It felt like, I could tell what people's issues were. Um, I could tell if they're good or bad. I could see intent even in things they were saying. And, sometimes it's a blessing that's pretty good. Like, I could tell this woman with her two kids couldn't afford to buy them both another slice, so I bought them a pizza. And I was with my daughter, so it was also really a kind way to show her the same things. And chances are she'll pick up in life. And I call it empathy overload because sometimes it's a bit much around too many people, and I can pick up on all their moods. And some people, like one time on a bus, and we're going to Peony or something, and I was with my daughter, and I could just see so many problems with so many people. There was abuse, there was a baby crying when the mom's on her cell phone, and I mean these are things that most people can pick up on, but I just feel that it's a little stronger sometimes. And the empathy overload is it can go both ways. It can be good and it can be also bad. It depends on other people in the room. And also being able to see a person as their intents and who they are, um, mostly in the eyes, but in proximity as well, and good or bad. And you get a lot of bad people when you've been through some of the traumatic. Uh, I call it trauma drama, because when some bad people with attempts on my life, and I worked for some very bad people, and they tried to kill me. And so when you're living in that situation, and there's a lot of problems with bad people, and then seeing a lot of bad people, you just can't tell whether or not they're bad for you. And so the assumption can make it even more uncomfortable. But now I can see it. I can see good and bad, but I can see more in the line of, like, their intentions as well, by their tone, the way they talk, and so forth. It's a good thing, and it's growing. What it was, 20 years ago compared to now is night and day. And I think that most people have some. What I say overload, though, empathy overload, it can be. Sometimes my mom used to say, she called it the Scottish sight, and Grandma had it too. Grandma knew when someone was going to die and so forth. And my mom says that, she gets to a point with social outings where she needs a break. And I know it too. I can be very tired after a day out with people, but it's a good thing. I'm like, I get the overload, but I also love people. And, but I do need a break sometimes. Anyway, I love you. Thank you.